CONCACAF World Cup qualifying matches for the first week of September. There are 2 match days, 6 matches in total. If you see reflection in my doorway, it's probably because the TV that's right in front of me. But here, this video, I want to give my predictions for all the games that USA, Mexico, Honduras, Trinidad, Panama, Costa Rica, and the like play on September 1st and in September 5th, or on September 5th. So, I'm just going to jump right in. United States versus Costa Rica, playing at the Red Bull Arena in New Jersey. I think that because of the fact the United States beat Costa Rica at the CONCACAF Gold Cup, which was a revenge for the 4-0 loss on the road in the last qualifying game in San Jose, Costa Rica, and which that was revenge for the 4-0 Copa America Centenario loss. I don't know. The United States and Costa Rica, results between them tend to fluctuate. I don't think we're going to beat them again in just the span of 2 months. I think we're going to beat... I think it's going to be a draw. I do. I think that's going to be... I'm going to say 1-1. Trinidad and Tobago versus Honduras. That's a tough match. Well... I know Honduras is coming off a poor spell of form from the CONCACAF Gold Cup, but they will be desperate to get a result from this because they're chasing Panama and the United States for a 3rd or 4th place spot. I actually think Honduras will steal a victory here on the road. They came close to doing it in Panama getting that late equalizer. Trinidad and Tobago, the weakest side in the group. Although they're not a weak team, I just think Honduras is better. I know they're not in great form, but I think they'll steal it. I'm going with a 2-1 victory to Honduras. Let's see, what else is there? Mexico versus Panama. Not an easy match for Mexico. They're playing at home, probably in the Estadio Azteca. Panama are a tricky side to play against, but I think at home, Mexico will realize they can wrap up qualification early, since they are at the top of the hexagonal right now, I believe, with 14 points. I think Mexico wins that match. I'm going to say 2-0. 2-0 Mexico will win. And then on September 5th, we have 3 more matches. We have Honduras versus the United States, Costa Rica versus Mexico, and Panama versus Trinidad and Tobago. This is where I think Mexico will suffer their first loss of the hex, because everyone always loses at least once. Mexico have not lost a match yet, I believe. And they're playing on the road in Costa Rica. I think Costa Rica will get a win here. I think it'll be 1-0. But it's not really going to hurt Mexico at all, because Mexico have have already qualified by that point with 17 points. Panama versus Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago stole 3 points from Panama in the first leg, and they played at home. Panama will be looking for revenge. They really do need a win here because they've dropped points in the last couple of games with draws against the United States and Honduras. They will really, really need the 3 points here to make a case for a playoff spot or anything higher if they want to have any chances of securing that position. And I think they will beat Trinidad and Tobago, and I think that they'll beat Trinidad. I'll say 2-0, or maybe 2-1. And then we have Honduras versus the United States. This is the match I think is going to be a death knell for Honduras and their hopes for making a 3rd consecutive World Cup. I actually do think the U.S. will steal the road win here, and it'll come in a similar fashion to the road win that the United States stole in Panama back in the 2013 qualifying cycle. So I do think the United States will get a road win here, probably 2-1. And if the results stay like that, then my table would look like this. Mexico first with 17 points. Costa Rica with second with 15. The United States in third with 12. Panama in fourth with 10. Honduras in fifth with 8. and Trinidad and Tobago in sixth with 3. So those are my predictions for the month of September World Cup qualifying games in CONCACAF. Keep in mind, though, that after these 2 match days, which take place next week, there is still 2 more match days that will take place in CONCACAF World Cup qualifying. I believe they come in October before the actual playoffs begin. So this will not be the end of it. There's just 2 match days in September. 2 more will come after that. But those are my predictions for September 1st and September 5th for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying games. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe. What are your predictions? I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, have a good evening. Much love and peace out.